Dude. What up, bruh? Damn it, I'm kind of pissed. I had this thing all fucking set up and just fucked it off. Just fucked it off in a matter of just seconds. Oh my god. What you up to, man? What you up to, man? I wish I could just copy this. Copy. I'm trying this like new way of announcing my streams in the Discord, and I had it all set up as an embedded file, and then I could just tag everyone when I go live, so that way y'all can just look at this embedded file and choose like where you want to watch the stream from, rather than have it post just like one channel or post in different Discord channels like I had it before, and it just fucked it all up. Okay. My audio's cutting in and out. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. What up, Zay? Is it? I done forgot. Is it Zay or is Z? Like Ken Z? It's Z, ain't it? I was gonna play some Ascension. Nice. That's pretty cute. I was watching Asmon earlier, bitch about WoW, and I'm kind of in that realm of I don't know if I'll ever play it again kind of thing. Maybe like what you're doing, playing like a server like that makes more sense, but okay, I'm hoping this works out right. Your app was bugged? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, because I said it wrong at first, and I was like, wait, that ain't how we pronounce it. That ain't how we pronounce it. What you been up to, Kinsey? I was thinking about you the other day because I went through the on stream. I went through like all of my followers, and then I got to the end with you, and I was just like, "Oh, Kinsey, one of the first." I think you were like, I think you were the fourth person to follow me or something. Technically the third, because one of them was like myself, I think. Now I don't know where I put that fucking. I don't know where I put that. Okay, we want to select this to go to going live alerts. The embed looks cool, I think. Okay. I'm putting together, and here, I'll show you guys. Basically what I'm doing is I'm putting together this embed message that will just launch. I'm going to put it in the going live alerts, and then whenever I go live, I'll just tag everyone, and then you can just go over here and choose what channel you want to click. I kind of have like what the channels do, like the differences between all the channels. And then, yeah, it's pretty much that's, and then I can just delete the @everyone's sign at the end of the stream. And then that way I don't have to worry about like going live alerts anymore. So that's basically what I'm doing. Just putting that together. Yeah, I've used this bot before. It's been forever since I've used this bot, Fox. But this embed is really cool. Like the way that you're allowed to create like embeds with it. It's super awesome. I wish there was kind of like my own way to create embeds without using a bot. I would love to learn how to do that, which I'm assuming it's got to be some kind of code shit or something. But okay, so I'm gonna post this. That should post in the Discord. There it is. And then I at everyone. I am live right now. Use the message above to click where you wish to watch. Schmitey. There we go. 2 beans. Okay, that should work. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay. I can close this off now. Yeah, by the way, Fox, I'm really loving this Brave browser, dude. It just loads up so fast. I've been using Opera GX for like years at this point, maybe 2 years. And Brave just loads up. So I have pretty much the exact same stuff that I had on my Opera GX. And it just loads up like I click, boom, it's up. It loads so fast. I love it so much. It's my fave. What up, Nof? I was thinking about you. I keep telling everybody that I'm thinking about you. I promise to you guys, I'm really thinking about you when I say I'm thinking about you. I promise.
Says Flamax_.
Luma? Funny enough, I was thinking about you because I was thinking about Sweden earlier. Yeah, I don't blame you, Zoo. You're about to head to work. Ooh. Getting ready for Disney, 21st birthday on the 7th. Oh, well, happy early 21st if I don't get to see you on the 7th. Happy early 21st birthday, dude. Go enjoy that. I literally did nothing. Absolutely nothing on my 21st birthday. So I always try to tell people, go have fun on your 21st birthday. I did absolutely nothing. You did have to mansplain Slime Rancher to me. I was clueless. Luma hitting us 22 months, dude. Yeah, Sweden. I was saying that I was thinking about you because I was thinking about Sweden the other day. But to be fair, like for the most part, I don't ever do anything on my birthdays, though. Like, we didn't really. I mean, over the years, my dad might have got me like a cake a few times on my, when I was younger and stuff, but not very much. My family never really celebrated birthdays all that much. So even when my birthday comes around, it's on enough to like change that narrative. I just haven't got to that point yet. That's why you can't do anything. He's thinking about everyone else. I really do think about so many people like from the community. I really do. It probably sounds like I'm lying because I'm just like everybody I see. I'm like, hey, I was thinking about you the other day. But I guess there's just little things like today when I was thinking about Sweden, I was thinking about Luma. I can't remember why I was thinking about Sweden, though. That I can't remember. But I promise, I was thinking about Sweden and then I was thinking about you. Move here, best country. I hope one of these days I get to travel to everywhere you guys are. I would love to go to Germany, see Bretto. I'd love to go to Sweden to see you, Luma. I'd love to go to New York area, see Fox. I think it would be super cool. Wherever the hell Zoo is, love to go see wherever he's at. I'm hoping I get to, especially because I've made a lot more international friends at school. So I know even more like specifically EU people from like Spain. One of the guys that I was supposed to roommate with this next coming year, but I turned down the job. And the school seemed like they weren't going to let me back anyway because I'm not going for a master's degree. His name is Matthias, and he's from Spain. and he like lives right on the beach, and he was like showing me where he lives. I was like, bro, you're like literally right at the beach, bro. In Spain, of all places, I'd go crazy. It's crazy. You're from Germany too, Zoo? Okay, I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure. You wouldn't let me leave? Dude, you'll have to show me the ways of the furry. I'd totally get like a outfit or whatever. A costume. What are they called? Are they called costumes? What are the furry things called? Dudes, I went and got some orange soda. I have been craving it. I do not ever drink soda, period. But the other day, I think maybe like a week ago, I was craving orange soda for some reason. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta get cream soda. Or I mean orange soda. But the problem is that the only orange soda Walmart had was Sunkissed orange soda. Jonesib? What? What up, dudes? I'm talking about my love of orange soda right now. It's not technically a love for orange soda, but I did happen to get some orange soda because I've been craving it. What up, Jonesy? Thank you for bringing your viewers over here. What's up, Sabretooth? How are you doing, Gummy? Hope you guys are well. Hope you enjoyed the Jonesy stream. I seen that you were playing Oceanblock. I snuck in your stream and lurked a couple of times while I was doing shit. Hope you don't mind. Thank you for the follow, Gummy. I appreciate that. Very cool of you. Very cool. Orange soda's top tier. I absolutely agree. Tom, thank you for the follow on Kick. I appreciate that. Although, you're coming in like every other bot comes in. You say 2 messages, and then you hit the follow button. So I'm just going to assume you're a bot. So, yeah. Jonesy, how was your stream, dude? Hopefully it was good. Sus AF. I know, I started multi-streaming, right? And, like, the only people that have come in on Kick, for the most part, has been nothing but bots. It's like they say 2 messages, they follow, and then they spit out, like, how are you? Oh, I'm doing fine. Like, the other day, I didn't even answer to one of them, and then they just started, like, saying all this stuff. And then one dude came in and started, like, asking me to put my Discord in chat. And I'm like, bro, it's the same as my name. Like, if you can't go to Discord and just type in my name. And then me and him got into this, like, argument. And I was like, bro, I'm just going to ban you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not going to sit here and, like, the problem is that with Kick, I'm running into, like, all the stuff that I ran into on Twitch when I first started streaming. And if you look at my title on Twitch, you see that I've got like 1,100 plus streams, right? So I've been streaming for a long time. Been streaming since 2017. So I'm no new streamer. You know, I know the game of streaming. I know the bot thing. I know the troll thing. Like, I'm not, I'm just not going to put up with it. I don't give a shit. So it's just like, nah, I'm just going to ban you. Like, I don't care that you're viewing the channel. I don't need the view. Like, it's like, get out of here. It's just ridiculous. Ortec mod was giving me a headache, and then another mod was next part of a quest, and that was BS, so I gave up. Oh, no. Okay. I had to stop multi-streaming because I was getting weird fucking trolls or bots. So I was like, it ain't worth it. Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you. I do put up with your trolls, Luma. At least you're good at it. Yeah, I've contemplated, like, just not doing it on Kick, honestly. I do it on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. But I just recently started back doing it, just like a couple days, or like, I guess a couple streams ago. So it hasn't been very long that I've been doing it. But man, the Kick thing is, they need something. They need some help. Which, I mean, they're in the early stages, just like when, I mean, it happened on Twitch all that time ago. So it is what it is. Not, it's like I said, I'm just going to assume that everybody that comes in from Kick is just a bot straight up. And until they prove me otherwise, then so be it. But until then, it is what it is. I haven't had you yet. Ooh, what are you telling me, Onyx? What are you telling me? You pretty crazy streamer, or I mean, pretty crazy troll yourself. How do you guys like this? I took Nutty's, like, side-scrolling chat thing. I think it's pretty cool. Just like, Too real, Fox. Too real. Too real. I hate answering the phone. I hate answering the phone. I feel like 99% of things that people call me about, they can just text me. I'll be honest. I hate answering the phone. In fact, I won't even lie. I'm pretty terrible about it. I will look at the phone and see somebody calling, and I'll just be like, I'm going to ignore it until they text me, or until I'll text them here in a minute and be like, oh man, my bad. I was taking a shit. What's going on? Which is probably pretty terrible. I'll admit it's not good stuff. On your own, you're harmless, but with Flum, stuff can get weird fast. Wait a second. Hold on. Onyx, I thought you were coming in here from the Jonesy raid. But you mean to tell me you're here with Luma? I see. Okay. I think I'm picking up what you're throwing down then. Oh, Luma sent you the link. If someone says they don't do that, they are lying. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Gummy. Thank God. Luma is his own best friend. All his accounts. I like that. He's just over there talking to himself. That's great. Do you know Gummy then, Jonesy? Because they literally talked right at the end of your raid. So is Gummy not a raid person either? I'm so confused. Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure. Okay, you know Gummy. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Luma has like a few like accounts associated with my name. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's what he ran off to go do. You came with the raid. Well, thank you, Gummy, and thank you, Onyx. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for just popping in here. I had a feeling he was, Onyx. I had a feeling. Definitely had a feeling. Gummy and Onyx, since you're new here, do you guys watch Twitch a lot? Do you guys like watch a lot of streams or anything? Or are you gamers? If you are, like what games do you play? Super curious. You stream too? Hey, that's what's up. What do you stream? I've been really wanting to I thought of this idea the other day, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And I probably, now that I'm getting more into like the production side of things with school and stuff, I really want to start like an kind of like a show where I talk to what is that? Replication. Sorry, something just popped up on my game and I'm like in the menu. Weird. But I'm wanting to collab up with streamers and like do shows with them, like in this kind of like podcasty show in a sense, like talk to them, get to know them kind of thing. And so I don't know, I think I might do that here pretty soon. I think the biggest thing, the hardest thing is going to be like vouching, or what's the word for it, like finding good streamers to interview or something, because I want to focus on like the smaller streamers, right? I want to focus on streamers who don't get a lot of the shine. You know, it's not like I'm trying to go out here and interview XQC or something like that. Like I want to interview people that are like small timer streamers, and I think that would be really fun. But yeah, what do you stream? Let's see, Arma 3. Hey, I've always wanted to try that. War Thunder. I was looking at that. Isn't that free to play? I think. Tons of other linear games. Okay. I constantly have people pulled up. I'm also a streamer and part of a really nice community Twitch team. Nice. What do you stream? I'm going to be doing podcasts on Sundays. Really? What is your podcast about? Do tell. You did Metro last week. I've always wanted to play those games. Actually, the community, a few of the guys have got me really into Stalker. Maybe like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2022, maybe 23. And I had never played Stalker before. In fact, I just downloaded Stalker Anomaly again last night and put the Gamma mods again back on my computer because I've been wanting to play them again. And I might even this stream, if I get bored of Minecraft, I might just boot up some Gamma and play it. But I've always wanted to try Metro because I feel like it's like kind of the same thing as Stalker, but like different. So that's awesome about Metro. Bredo! You get 3 views? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, that's kind of what I want to do. Is I want to focus on smaller streamers and stuff like that. Get people. Of course, it's going to be something like we'll plan it out. You know, set a date so that way we can kind of what's the word? Almost like market it out so people can like show up from your community. Maybe you get more than 3 people or something, and then we just chat and talk about stuff. I used to be on a stream team back when I first started streaming, when I was kind of on my rise at that time. And the guys that ran our stream team, they actually had podcasts where they interviewed like a bunch of streamers. And I was on there 2 times. I was on there for my own podcast, and then I was on there for our TwitchCon podcast because we all came back from TwitchCon, me and some of the other streamers that were on the team. And we were talking about it, and it was super cool. So I kind of want to do something like that in a way. So yeah. Yeet Cisco. There it is. I was wondering which one you were going to get on. Metro's scary, but oh so good. I think that's what I love about the Stalker games, that they are so scary. I got a fun little list of streaming women that might be awesome to let them have a voice in a different community. That would be cool. I would totally be down to work with you on that, Fox. I stream all kinds of things. Spooky, cozy, survival, crafty. Are my go-tos. The podcast is still in the works, but like hard truths, mom life, just life things, real life things to bring some light to. Nice. I'm a dad, so I think that's super cool. I've been a single dad for many years, but my kids are 11 and 12, so they're getting up there. So I can relate to the mom life stuff. I kind of dig the same things. The survival craft. I'm a big survival craft fan. I love, and beat 'em ups are like my favorite, probably one of my favorite genres. I really like beat 'em ups, and unfortunately there's just not a lot of beat 'em ups. There's kind of like some hack and slash beat 'em ups that, you know, incorporate other genres, which are still fun for me. But I don't really play too much of those on stream, but I don't know, I might change that because I really like those. I think I need to get more of them, to be honest. I don't really own a lot of them on my computer. Hope you had a good start to your day. I'm doing fine. Bredo, I took some of the money and I went and spent about $20 at the local Dollar General, and I bought me some food. I got me some chips. I got me some bread. I got me a jar of peanut butter, a jar of strawberry jam, a bag of cookies, and some orange soda. So I was pretty happy about that. That's my broke boy meals for the next couple of weeks, besides next week, besides the pizza that I bought. So thank you again for that money. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. You had some nice food, some relaxing afternoon, and I was constantly 3D printing stuff. An ideal bread day. Did your package come in, sir? I remembered about the package. Did it come in? My PC kind of crap, so I don't stream very often, unfortunately. Aw, well that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Cisco, bro. I remember bro Cisco. Bang Cisco? I don't know if I remember that one. Cisco is just diabolical. What the fuck? I can't with you, Luma. Flumax is best account. Although, I'll be honest, it's so hard for me to call you Flumax. I always think Luma. I do have the next few days figured out. I am a big peanut butter and jelly fan. Specifically strawberry jelly. Although, marmalade. Oh, if I could score some marmalade, I need to see how much that is. I love marmalade. And you know what? I didn't even know about marmalade until, do y'all know several years ago, that bear movie that had come out? Oh gosh, I can't think of what that bear movie is. He wears the little detective coat and he has the hat. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what that is. Paddington. It's Paddington. Yeah. Paddington. Yeah. I watched that and I was like, dude, I got to try this marmalade stuff. He really likes this. And man, I really like marmalade. It's fantastic. Orange soda's so expensive? Is it? I literally bought Crush orange. Oh, that was back to my story. Walmart only had Sun-Kissed orange soda. And I was like, this ain't, to me, it's Crush. That's the brand that you want for orange soda. So I didn't get it. And I happened to walk by the sodas last night at the Dollar General, and they had orange Crush soda. And guess how much? It was like $1.50 for a 2-liter. So I was like, taking that. And so that's what I got. And that's what I'm drinking right here. Kid Disco. I remember you saying that, Fox. I'm glad that y'all knew about Paddington. I'm glad that I am not the only one that knew about Paddington. Peach marmalade. I've got to try that one. Package arrived. Actually, I got 2 packages. The motors you're expecting. Got 2 of them. 3,000 watt motors. That sounds good. Wait, they're for drones? Oh. Plastic extruder. Cool industrial one. Ah. That's actually pretty cool, Bredo. So then, okay, so tell me this, Bredo. Does that one allow you to never have a bad print? I mean, obviously have a bad print, but you can recycle it. And so in a sense, there's never a bad print? Is that what that allows? Fanta Orange. I haven't tried Fanta Orange, I'll be honest. I haven't tried very much Fanta drinks, period, Lena. I'll be real. Bread is a factory. I still have never got to watch Bredo play like a factory game. One of these days, Bredo, I've got to watch you play a factory game. $6-7 for a 1.5 liter here? That's crazy, Onyx. Where do you live?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
What?
And my day is ruined.
Luma! How dare you? Yes and no. They are designed for drones. Big agricultural drones, but I will use them for robot arms? Robot arms. Hold on. Bread. AI is new. Are you already building an AI robot? Ah, okay. In principle, yes. Okay. You're from Sweden too? Okay. You're gonna play Factorio with your girlfriend tomorrow? I tried to play that game and I suck at it. It's very hard for me to play that game. Oh, you never streamed it. I see, Bredo. That's real, Lena. That is real. That's true. They probably don't want you to buy too much orange soda, Onyx, because it's bad for you. Even I've been drinking it all day. Granted, I do have a water bottle, but you see how far that water bottle has gotten down, right? Not very far. I've been drinking probably too much orange soda today. I think I've had 2 cups. This being the second one. Well, maybe the third. I don't know. I want to say second one. But to be fair, I never drink soda. Like, I do, but I really don't. I typically drink water or tea. Specifically sweet Southern tea. And if you haven't had sweet tea from the South, oh, boy, are you missing out. You guys live very close to each other? That's super cool. Oh, I remember you talking about this, Bread. Is this the same robot arm that's going to be stirring food? I specifically remember you showing me this. Yeah, bad for your wallet. I feel you. I can believe that, Lena. I can believe that. I could see soda being inedible. I also think it's kind of weird to drink like the dark sodas. And I think maybe that's weird because of like liquors like dark, or at least the liquor I drink is dark. And so I don't know. I know that that's not good for me. So a monster can, the porn stash. To be fair, I've been trying to grow the stash out, but I'll be honest, and the beard. I've been trying to get the beard out, but I do not know how long I can let this go. It's already irritating me, dude. I mean, I want to shave so bad. So bad. I keep telling myself, don't shave. Try to grow the beard. Let's see if we can grow it back out. I keep trying to, but it's getting so hard. What up, Casual? You guys know this. I've talked about it so many times. It's hard for me to keep the same facial hair. It's so hard for me to keep the same facial hair. It's so hard. I don't know how dudes do it where they just have the same exact facial hair for years. It's like I get maybe 2 weeks of facial hair in and I'm just like, I got to change it. So this is an accomplishment. It's so hard. An AI fridge assistant. Nice. I added fresh cheese to the fridge and it will remember that. And a week later I get a voice message, hey, that cheese is about to expire. Do something with it. You still have ingredients for 3 sandwiches and 1 burger. Damn, Brad, that's actually kind of cool. I dig that. Real Southern tea is that Chicken Express tea. Well, you ain't lying. That shit sometimes is so sweet. Sweet tea ruined my dad when he had to come back home to the north. I bet, Fox. I heard you. Dude, get this. Okay, my kids went to Colorado like maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago or something like that. And they told me they went to this restaurant with their mom and they went to order sweet tea and they had no idea what like sweet tea. So they brought them regular tea and a bunch of sugar packets. And my kids were like, because I make sweet tea all the time here at the house. Like I make my own. And so like the kids are like, they were like flipping out. They were like, Dad, they had no sweet tea. They brought us sugar packets. And I was like, really? You know, I'm over there like, no way. You know, I'm all like, tell me more. So it's funny. We need a vote on the porn stash. To be fair, I saw a Twitter thread about this the other day where they showed like some dudes' faces that were rocking the porn stash and they were asking girls, you know, if this is hot or whatever. And there were so many ladies on there saying no that it makes me never want to rock the porn stash again. I was actually surprised because I thought girls liked it because in the South, like where I live, like dudes rock the porn stash all over the place, like literally all over the place. So you either see a dude with a beard or you see a dude with a porn stash. So I was sitting here thinking like, oh man, this is about to have like a lot of ladies say yes. And I got on there and there were so many ladies dissing dudes rocking the porn stash. I was like, man, I'm surprised by that. I thought girls would be into the porn stash. Apparently they ain't. When you becoming a furry and moving to Sweden? Well, I feel like I've got to become a furry first, right? Or do I show up to Sweden a brand newbie and then turn into a furry there? What's the ordeal? Oh yeah, I didn't mess with this at all, Jonesy. Because I know if I start messing with this, I'll shave it all off. I know I'm not even lying. I looked at it in the mirror today after a shower and I was like, I want to shave that because I kind of edged up right here because I had just like a bunch of hair right here, so I went and shaved all that. And then I was like, if I start this, I'm gonna just end up shaving everything. Yeah, my beard was really long at one point when I first started streaming. And I've never grown a beard like that ever. So it was kind of weird. And to be honest, kind of awkward because I was with my ex at that time too. And when we first got together, I didn't have a beard like that. So, I don't know. That was a weird time in my life, for sure. For sure. Oh, yeah. I use beard wash and beard oils, Jonesy. But even then, I can't stand. I think it's I can't stand facial hair. I think that's what it is. Like it itches. Like even right now, like this just itches. And I think it's because I keep touching it. If I leave it alone, it'll be all right. But geez. What is NFC? What is that? Dude, sweet tea is the way, Lena. I'm like halfway up chat. I'm trying to catch up. You have no idea what sweet tea is? Sweet tea isn't like sun tea, so we get really confused. My mom used to make sweet tea or sun tea all the time as a kid. So I'm really confused because what is sun tea? Because all I remember her doing is putting tea packets and some water in a big ass jar. It was always a fucking big ass mason jar, and she would sit it outside. Thank you for the follow, Onyx. Yeah, no shit, Lena. You right. It's funny how different we are in the South from other places. Too real, casual. You never had or made sun tea? Never knew tea got sweeter? Google it. Nordic FuzzCon. Did I say that right? Fuzz? Nordic? Hold on. There's Nordic furries? I just imagine a bunch of furries in, like, Viking gear.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. You love your beard? I can't imagine you without a beard, to be real, Jonesy. I feel like I could, yeah, I can't imagine you without a beard. I can't imagine you. But I feel like beards fit huskier dudes like yourself. You know what I mean? Like you could probably get like a pretty nice one going, man. I don't know if beards, I mean, I think another thing too is I'm native, and like when I go around my tribe, there's no dudes with beards. Like, I think that's another thing too. Is like I'm so used to like when I see other natives, I'm like, man, I'm like one of the weird ones. I'm like one of the only dudes with facial hair. Maybe that's what she put in it. I know it wasn't just plain tea. I could tell you that, because it definitely was sweet. Just letting the sun heat the water to steep the tea. Ah, okay. Yeah, I remember my mom making it all the time. And in fact, I've told my kids about this a couple years ago, is I couldn't remember how she made it. Like, I thought something special happened. Like, I was like, but I do remember her just putting the tea, and she'd set it outside, like in the front yard or the backyard, on the porches, and the sun, and she would just leave it out the whole day. She'd leave it out the whole day. And then we'd have tea the next day. You and Luma? Shaved your beard oh, that's another reason, Fox. You make a good point. It is summertime. It's hot as hell here. It's hard for me to rock the beard in the heat. Two cups of sugar per gallon of water? Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that's pretty normal. Wait, is 2 cups? I think that's right. It's 1 cup per 2 liters, ain't it? If I remember right, I think that's how it normally is, yeah. I go a little bit less than that. I try to, because I don't want my kids to like have a shit ton of sugar, and I don't want myself to have a shit ton of sugar. So I typically go about like 3/4 a cup, sometimes a little over that. But yeah, I used to make mine just like that, Lena. You're a stick and you got a very nice beard? Are you saying his face is big enough for a beard? For a big beard? You're native too? I know you're native, but you're like a white native. No offense to you, Johnson. No offense to you. I still get ID'd if I don't keep my facial hair. I ain't dealing with all that. Ah, that's true. That's true. I definitely get ID'd when I don't have my facial hair, which is stupid, I feel like, because I'm like, dude, I look not 18, not 21. I think, anyway. Exactly. That's how I feel, wee woo. Exactly. You see the sufferings in my eyes. White native, my favorite racism. Oh, man. Trust me, from like the brown natives around here, you hear it a lot. You hear it a lot. Dude, I have a friend who showed me his tribe card one day, and he's like a redhead. He's a ginger. And he was like, "Oh, I'm native too." I was like, "No, you're not." He's like, "No, for real." He hands me this tribe card. I can't even remember which tribe it was. My tribe would you're cut off at an eighth. If you're more than, or if you're less than an eighth, then you're cut off. His said, if I remember correct, it was like 1 in 800 something. And I was like, I just handed it back to him. I was like, what? How is that considered native? That's crazy. Oh man, Caddo. That's pretty cool. I bet I knew that, Jonesy. I feel like we talked about that before. I tried growing out my beard over the summer, but it wasn't working. Really? I feel like you could have like a pretty decent beard, bruh. No, I think Jonesy's a huskier dude, right? So I feel like a beard, like a big bushy beard, would fit his build in the way that he looks. I feel like bigger dudes. I mean, maybe I'm saying this from like being in the gym so much. Like bigger dudes, like the bigger guys, they always have some pretty fucking decent sized beards. Ooh, that's interesting, Lena. I'd be interested in knowing that too, about the vitamin D. Finished the campaign on Duke Awakening, bro. Plot twists everywhere. I shelved that game and haven't touched it. I bought into the early access, played it the entire early access. It released, and then I put it up, and I haven't touched it. I need to get back to it. I think I just always go back to Minecraft, dude. It's just like when I want to play a game, I'm just like, I just want to play Minecraft. I don't know what it is. I've been going back to Minecraft for like fucking 10 plus years. It's real. Yeah, it is real. It is real, Fox. Yes, his tribe card was like, it's a certificate of Indian blood, a CDIB, and it was like 1 in 890 something. It was something ridiculous. I was just like, how is this considered? How are you considered tribal at that? Like, what? I don't get it. Yes, I've got one. I've got a tribe card. So I've got my ID, and then I've got my tribe card. Right here. Here. Comanche Nation, right there. This is my tribe card right here. Of course, I'm not going to show it because it's got all my personal information on it, but it's crazy looking at this too because I got it back in 2017. Oh, that was the year I started streaming. I guess that was the year I kind of started growing my beard out. It's kind of hard to see my face. I had no hair. I like butchered my hair. Which is another thing I've been thinking about doing is just cutting all my hair off. Oh my God, dude. My hair is getting annoying. I'm just like, dude, I'm about to shave all this shit off. I'm pretty sure I think he was Cherokee, Jonesy. Now that you mention, he was either Cherokee or Chickasaw. And I'm thinking he was Cherokee now that you bring that up. 7 TV. King Talk? No. The sun is still up, dude. The sun is still up. Play a Skyrim mod pack? Man, it's been forever since I played some Skyrim. What's your favorite mod pack, Zoo? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Lena. I think the deal with blacks and natives is that I would for one, I think that a lot of them intermingled, and had some babies for sure. And another thing is like they literally classified natives as Negroes back in the day. So like there's literal postings you can find where it shows a native man and a black man, and they literally have them classified as Negroes. So I'm not surprised at all if the black community's got some native blood running around. What skill trees do you get with your tribe card? Archery. Duh. Why do you think I play Stealth Archer in Skyrim, dude? What is that, Onyx? What is sap me? I don't know what that is. All my hair, dude. I'm about to zzz. I'm telling you, Brad. It's so hot here, dude. And I just fucking hate dealing with it. I'm honestly, I mean, and I'm balding. I'm balding like here in the back. And so I'm at that point. I was talking to the lady that cuts my hair, and I think she tried to talk me out of it so she can keep making money when I go get my hair cut. But I was telling her, I was like, you know, I'm balding back here. Like, you can see it. Don't be stupid. Like, you can see it. I said, I'm about to go bald. I'm about to go bald. So close. Oh, I'm sure it's the heat and the sweat for sure. My forehead will take over and suck us all in. I'm sure I look better with hair. I agree. I do look better with hair. But I've always told myself that the moment I start balding like my dad, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna look like how he did. I don't even, that man is brave, let me tell you, because he's got like fucking maybe 20 hairs up here, and then he rocked this for the longest. And I would tell him, I'm like, Dad, why don't you just go bald, bro? Like, you're already bald, like, just shave it all off. He's like, nah. I'm like, it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. The moment that I start bald, no, I ain't gonna be out here looking stupid. It's past midnight in Sweden? Holy crap. Oh, same, Zoo. Same. The last time I tried a Skyrim mod pack, it took forever for me to get it right. And then... So, bro, I feel you. I feel you 100%. Lena. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I actually learned that this year. I didn't know that. I learned it at school. Lena wants the badonk. Sapmi are the native people in Finland and Sweden. Oh, now that's pretty cool. So explain that to me. Is that like is it like an Aborigine kind of thing, or is it like how do you guys? Are they like darker skinned, or like is there a big difference? Are they more fair skinned? Do they have different hair? Like, what is it? Figured you have a hunting tree, maybe double meat obtained from animals or something. I've always wanted like one of those games from like back in the day to be made like an RPG like that, where you like pick native or you pick like colonial or something like that. Kind of like the Black Flagish or Assassin's Creed 3 kind of era, but like RPG. Because I think it would be cool to like play a native and like have those kind of skills. But there's like maybe 2 native games ever. If you go bald, shave your eyebrows too. I seen this video earlier today where this guy was like, he goes, you want motivation to get shit done and to reach your goals? Shave your fucking eyebrows and don't let them grow back until you reach your goal. He goes, see how much that motivates you. And he's like, he had no eyebrows. He was over there just like walking, talking to his camera. I was like, damn, you want to talk about motivation to complete a goal? Bro, that, he sounds crazy, but that's a way to do it. Got to start wearing hats more often. I mean, I do, but it's like, I'm starting to get to where I don't want to wear hats. I'd rather just fucking go bald, dude. I'd rather just like gym it out, steroid myself up, and just get huge and bald like The Rock, man. Marshmallow with wet noodle arms, no. I don't think I muted myself. Did it mute like that? I don't know. Maybe I am self-censoring. Yeah, I put this like little thing on this screen. I've been wanting to put it on there for a while because it was because I seen it like Nutty created it and gave it out for free, and I think it's pretty cool. He also has one that he uses that goes like right here, and it looks really nice too. But I think this is pretty cool. I like the like minimal aspect of it. Really, Fox? That's pretty crazy. But actually, you know, after taking a history course recently in college, I'm actually not surprised. You know how many things that women have invented and wrote, and I mean just those two things alone. Women have invented and women have wrote that they couldn't take credit for and had to give to a man to take the credit for. Like I guess when you think about it, obviously it sounds like, well, duh. But like I feel like I didn't put thought into that like ever until I'm sitting in history class and we're talking about it, and I was like, man, that makes a lot of sense. Like obviously that happened because of course they didn't have the you know the power that women have now. You know, back then it was almost like they were an object more than, and you could probably make the you know argument that in a sense they're still considered objects by motherfuckers anyway in this day and age. So it's like it's not surprising really, but I guess it was something I never thought about, and I was like, damn, like that's crazy. There's probably like a lot of shit that women have done that we don't even know about because some man fucking claimed it. It's crazy. So I'm not surprised that a black inventor may have hired a Mexican to sell it. Granted, might not be the same concept that we're talking about here, obviously, but that just, you know, made me think of that. I thought it was crazy. White-skinned deer herders. Ooh. That's pretty cool. That's how, like, I don't know if you've ever been to the U.S., Onyx, but, like, my tribe and other tribes, like, we have these things called powwows, where it's basically, like, a bunch of natives come together, and we kind of celebrate and everything like that. And our dances are very different than a lot of, I feel like, any other, what is the word? It's not race. It's what is it? What is it? I don't know. Heritage, culture, or whatever. We have very different dances. Natives do, and I love them. It's called stomp dance. A lot of it's called stomp dancing, but it's just awesome. I like it a lot. That's pretty cool. My tribe was known as a very aggressive tribe, and we were very warrior esque, and we basically we were called the horse tribe because we owned an insane amount of horses. My tribe's like symbol is actually a guy like on a horse. Like my dad has a tattoo of it on his. I guess that's why I was grabbing it like that. My dad has the tattoo with like native beads around it on his arm, but our tribe symbol is like a guy on a horse. I'm not Asian nor white enough to go bald. I'm like Fruit Punch, so I'm going to have to rock it out 40 years from now. Hopping off with Luma to play some CS. Nice. CS seems to be doing pretty good. CS seems to be doing pretty good. Is that Lemon? I can't tell the rest of your name, but I feel like I seen... It just says the man, the myth. And I'm pretty sure, Lemon, your name was always the man, the myth, the Lemon. Behind every successful man is a strong woman. I agree with that, actually. The women, I feel like the women that I've dated that have been very, I guess, strong in a sense, and like I've always been able to accomplish more when I've had strong women in my life. Have a Google? Like, what do you mean? Google the sap me? Is that what you're saying? I'll take a look. It happened again? It might. I wonder if it's because I'm fucking with my cord. Sapmi, Finland. Oh, they have really cool clothes. I like these clothes. This is what I was looking at right here. So I don't know why we still don't dress like this. Why do we wear stupid shit like this in fucking denim jeans? Why can't we wear cool shit like this anymore, man? Dude looks like a fucking G back here, man. I like his too. I like that. I feel like old style clothing, dude, just fucking hit back in the day, man. Like, look at how cute she looks. That's adorable. And she's got a fucking reindeer. Look at these kids. Bro, they even got little kid outfits, yo. Bro's got fucking bear gloves. I just feel like the drip used to be way more badass back in the day, dude. I mean, look at these fucking nerds compared to how cool she looks. You see what I mean? Look at this bullshit. Probably like a fucking $200 jacket. When she's the one with the real drip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at this little guy. He's cute. Look at him. Got the drip on, dude. Oh, this dude right here. Look at that drip. Okay, that fucking collar, yo. It's fucking drip. Ooh, this dude? Drip. Look at that hat. Straight drip, dude. He's saucy, man. Ooh. I like that. I like that. She cute. Okay. Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, man. The drip used to be so badass back in the day. He looks cool as shit. I like this. We just don't wear cool shit anymore, man. We just don't. Look at this. This motherfucker's wearing an animal on him. Like, bro. We just don't have no cool drip anymore. At all. These motherfuckers got wolves as pets and shit. This person's literally wearing like a wolf coat. It's a little baby. It's like, bro. Why can't we be cool anymore, dudes? Why can't we be cool? What happened to us? Why are we lame nowadays? Maybe so. It's probably because I keep fucking with this cord and it plugs right into my mic. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh, we totally missed out on some things. Clothing, for sure. Yeah, now folks are cosplaying. Yeah, now they cosplay as that shit. Comfortableness, you sit there in your cozy sweatpants and you love it. Motherfucker, I am in my sweatpants. How dare you notice that? Wait, these are not technically sweatpants. I'd call these sleep pants. But you are right. There is... I give you that. There is some... you can't technically be cozy in those things, probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'll give you that, Bretto. I'll give you that. Maybe that's what we're shooting for now, is more cozy stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what we're shooting for now. It's more cozy things. More cozy things. I try to shrink my camera down a little bit, so it's not as wide. There was just a bunch of like extra space. Well, probably so, Lena. Probably so. To be honest, there's a lot of holes in these sleep pants that I used to rock these all the time. And I'll be honest, I don't know how I got holes in them. They're like the tiniest little holes. I don't know if maybe when I was smoking weed or some shit that I dropped it on them or something. I was trying to think because I put these on the other day and I found like a decent size hole. I was like, what the fuck? Looks like I dropped. Did I catch myself on fire one night when I was drunk and I didn't realize it? I was like, what the fuck is this? I am wearing skin. Now I gotta search up how much is 30 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. How much is that? 86? Dude, I roll around town with the windows down. 86 degrees. Come on now, Bretto. That's cool over here, man. I literally told somebody this the other day. In one of the other like stream chats that I was in on watching somebody stream because we was talking about temperature and stuff, and I literally said 86 degrees. I was like, bro, it was 86 degrees the other day, and I was so relieved because it's been so hot here. When I was driving around, fuck, I had the windows down. Like I was like, thank God it's fucking 80 something degrees instead of 100. That is very true, Lena. 86 in a house is very different than 86 out. You are right. I give you that. It probably is. I was playing with it a lot. You're a winter person? 30 degrees Celsius is hot when it's after the 5th consecutive day of heat wave. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm so used to it being like 90 plus here in the summertime. And not even in the summertime. It hit kind of early. Well, no, not this year. I think it was last year it hit early. Can't really remember. It was one of the years recently where it hit like really early. Like as soon as winter over, it was like boom, in your face, 100 degrees. This year it's been kind of on the cooler side. But dude, it's been hot here lately. 30 degrees Celsius for me is chef's kiss with what I've been putting up with. Chef's kiss, my dudes. The fuck was that? Harm. Anybody been playing any games today? Harm. Hike 2. Okay, I don't think I need anything from you, dude. Okay, let's see what we were trying to accomplish here. I thought that was Mew for a second. Oh yeah, we got the tool belt. I need to remember that. Holding R down. Okay. These can be upgraded using belt pouches. How do I upgrade it though? How do I upgrade this? Do I need to put it like on this? Now, did that get rid of what I had in there? It didn't? Fantastico. Weird thing is you have to press V to get it on. Well, wait, what do I put it? Oh. Oklahoma's in the top 10 hottest U.S. states. Is it? Wait, now I'm curious. Do you know what the other 10 are? Wee woo? Sorry to ask you that if you're like not looking it up, but if you know, I'd be curious. I've been playing Power World, Tinkerland, and Stardew Valley, but I could never decide which one I wanted to open. So I went and watched Deltarune Chapter 3. Really? I know, I was looking at Tinkerlands the other day. I gotta figure out why the fuck this is stuttering so much. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it stuttering? I just don't understand. I don't like that. Let's see. I don't like how every little second it just stutters. I'm like, what the fuck is this doing? But if I don't know if I can figure out how to put this into the app. How do I put this into the app so I can adjust it? Let me see if I can find that. Oops, wrong button. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Folder. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Does the Prism launcher actually have an executable in this, though? I don't know if it has an executable. .exe. Nothing. Oh, wait, searching. I discovered today that I could have been using item pipes instead of hoppers, and it's been the best because I was doing chest hopper, chest hopper, chest hopper. Oh, that does sound pretty good. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's taking my Java. Maybe it's taking my Java and doing that. Is there a way that I can find that? Minecraft. Okay. Is that what it's using? I need to figure out how. It's a mess. Let's see if it works over here then. Where's that app at? Maybe this chunk builder, entity distance. From top to bottom, Florida, Louisiana. Ooh, I bet. Yeah, I've heard Louisiana's pretty hot. Texas, Hawaii, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. Yeah, so straight. Okay. Straight southern states. Florida, Hawaii, or Arizona, Mississippi, Nevada, Georgia. Okay, SoCal. Really? South Carolina's up there? I'm actually surprised by that. I'm surprised Hawaii's up there. I really am. Oklahoma's average in 24 was 63 degrees. That's insane. Yeah, I could see Florida being pretty damn hot. I agree with you on that. I just want to fix this little slight fucking stutter that I keep getting. That would be GR8. I really don't know.
Oh, shit.
Here we go again. Hot shit. Hot shit. How do I do this? How? Wonder if there's something I can look up real fast. Damn, did that just crash? What the fuck? Yo, Beard. Am I live again? Yeah, that was weird. For one, like my browser just randomly closed, and then I look over and OBS just goes bloop, and just disappears. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? My computer had enough. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Dun dun dun. Probably down to Java's garbage collector. Basically, as you play Minecraft, the Java virtual machine creates new objects that take up space in memory. Due to the way Java works, even when these objects are no longer needed, they are just left sitting there in memory. That is until the dreaded garbage collector runs. Its job is to search all your memory for any objects that are no longer needed and will put them in the garbage. By default, the garbage collector cannot run at the same time as the rest of the Java code, so the code is paused while it does its thing. This is what causes the stuttering you see. You can make sure this is the case by installing Optifine and looking at the graph at the bottom left. Red bars means that when the GC decides to run, okay, the less memory you allocate, the faster it fills up. Therefore, the more often the GC has to run. Okay, on the other hand, since there is less memory to go through, also done faster, causes less notable stutter. Your aim should be to allocate as little memory as possible. That is enough for the pack to run comfortably. Newer versions of Java Virtual Machine also have what they call a concurrent GC, meaning GCs that are capable of running in parallel with the code. You can specify which one to use via JVM arguments. Okay. Personally, I found that it still gives me some stuttering, though. Alternatives include both of these might require some tinkering. Okay. What I had to do is go to NVIDIA Control Panel, manage 3D settings, then turn off threaded optimization. All my Minecraft stutters went away. What? Let me check this. Threaded optimization? I have been watching way too much feet content, dude. I love me some feats. Threaded optimization. Okay, and it says turn that off. Apply. See how real this dude is. Programmers hate that thing. Well, we about to find out if this worked. This thing's got 13. Thank you so much. Completely fixed my stutters. I was pulling my hair out. What? Ended up just going default and disabling threaded optimization. I'm super curious if this worked. Note to self, don't refresh Steam page unless duplicated first so as to not lose chat. Welcome back. No, I just seen another one. They don't seem as bad though now. They're tiny, tiny there. It doesn't seem like as bad. Almost seems like it's trying to load, maybe. Damn, I don't even see it now. Oh, maybe that was loading though. Can't tell. Anyway, oh, that was a bad one right there. I feel like I don't recognize this in like non-modded Minecraft though, but maybe that's the problem. That it's more, ooh, it's bad now. Maybe I need to reload. Let's reload. Let's reload. I think I'm gonna take down the amount of RAM that's also getting got to from 12 to 10. Try 8 gigs. I remember messing with arguments before. This guy's saying Shinido GC. What is this? Garbage collector. This must be some arguments. Dun, dun, dun. This don't even seem like a lot of arguments, though. Simply add the flag and the application should run it. That's it. Seems really... You just add this flag to your Minecraft? Like there's just one flag. That's kind of crazy. I'll see what happens. Java arguments. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. I turned down the RAM. I put the argument in. Let's see. Turned off the threaded optimization. Min map levels. What are those? Do you know anything about those? As I just fucking went all crazy right there. Damn, my phone's about to die. My phone about to die. My phone about to die. I need to plug this up. No, I haven't. I have a 4070 actually, NVIDIA card. That's another reason why I'm like, why the fuck? But maybe it's related to my CPU more. Because I do have an old CPU. I have an i7 8700. Definitely time to upgrade the CPU for sure. Dude, I have this little fucking gnat, dude. That's the only thing I hate about the summertime, man. It's flies and gnats. Every time. Can't stand it. And we have a big old, like, sliding glass door at our patio. And so I'm always letting the dog in and out. And you know, sure enough, fucking flies get in. Alright. Ham ham! Bruh! Calm down, you're so loud over there, bruh. Ham ham. Okay. Let's continue on here. We're almost done with this. What else do we gotta do? I thought I did this already, did I not? No, we were getting this ready. We needed gold and silver. Ooh, that was rough. Gold and silver. If I remember right, we got a bunch of gold. Oh, I do have silver too? Holy shit, I didn't know that. Okay, let's do maybe 10. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I can't remember how many we needed for this. Okay. Maybe we'll just throw 10 and 10. No, micro stutters are still there. Fuck it. We're just screwed, I guess. Okay, it looks like it's turning it into... Was that what it was? Was Electrum? Yeah. Remember when I was younger, I used to visit my grandparents in Serbia every year. When I come back to Germany, all the insects would leave me alone until next summer. Dude, summers here are bad with insects, man. They get fucking ridiculous. At least I feel like they do. Nice. Okay, so we finished this. Give me something cool. Another iron chest? That's all you fucking give me, dude. It's literally all I get from you. Okay. The storage thing, I kind of want to wait on because I'm going to make a whole thing for that. Mystical agriculture probably next. This one keeps popping up. What is this? Matter value sink. Gold is great for electrical components, but it also highly sought for rituals. Having some should allow me to create a new way to infuse materials that are more magical in nature. Use gold to create 8 infusion pedestals. An infusion altar. Oh my god, that's what takes me back? I didn't know that. Okay, so we need stone, red wool. That's going to be the hardest part. Is wool. I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like the stutters are worse. Look how bad. Oh man, maybe I need to go back to 12 gigs. Yeah, that or change the garbage collector back. This almost looks... Yeah, this is like worse. Okay. Fucking hell. Oops. Bump back up to 12. Or actually, I'll just turn the memory off and let it detect itself. I wonder if I should select a higher Java. I'm on 1.8. I wonder if I select one of the newer ones, if that matters. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Maybe this will work better. Maybe. Oh, my phone's back there. I was like, where's my phone at? Wee Woo, have you played any more, if you're still in here, have you played any more Surrounded? I keep looking at that game. Are you? I really need to buy it. It's only $6. Is there like what all is in it? Really? You make me want to buy that game. Can you the one thing I was wanting to ask you, because you were showing me like a lot of the things, like you could change the settings and stuff, and I would really want to make it like super difficult to be like almost like a Iron Man mode kind of difficult. Is there a way to change how much loot drops and stuff too, or is it just strictly there's a permadeath mode? Is there you could change everything for real? Oh, Miss Black! What are you doing? Miss Black's over on YouTube's. How are you, Miss Black? I hope LB's doing well. Of course, you too. I hope you're doing well too, Miss Black. Let me put that out there. Loot, environment, permadeath, difficulty, daytime set. What? Oh, bro. Okay, see, I didn't see all that, so I was curious. Okay, let's load in all our stuff here. Let's bounce around. Oh, I need to fix this room here. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I guess maybe we do it the same way we did the other one. Oh, LB, it's you can do it with oh shit. Let me see. Do I have it? Let me make sure that I still have that one. I do. It's with an asterisk. Oh wait, let me make sure that I can do it because that is totally yours. Your where the white women at? Let me make sure I got it set up for you. Because that is totally your sound effect. And even though give me a second, LB. Okay. Okay, you should be able to do it now with an asterisk. Yeah, like that. Sorry, I had to set it up. I think it's white. Is it white women? Yeah, it is white women.
Hey, where are the white women at?
That's hilarious. I went to YouTube for some lo-fi and found you instead. Yeah, I've been trying to multi-stream more over the last couple streams, so I got it set up for YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. How are y'all been doing? LB, man,
How did I miss, dude?
I seen your setup for or that you were cleaning the cars the other day. You made me need to go clean my car.
How did I miss, dude?
Seriously though.
You fucking piece of shit.
Fine, I will eat my cookie. Yes, sir. Bretto. No, LB, are you serious? I've noticed everybody's been getting rain. We got rain down here. Our fireworks display got rained out last night. Like the big fireworks show that they had. What they put on every year, it got rained out. Fox just had a rain/tornado hit him up in New York. You guys got rain today? It's like, dude, everybody's getting rain across the globe. It's crazy. Can you imagine, kid, that we are going to 10 years soon? Has it been that long? Oh, you just did 7 years. Yeah, I guess it has been. I mean, we're getting pretty close. Oh, we still got some time, Bretto. You had me over here thinking like, oh shit, that's right around the corner. I mean, I guess it is in a sense right around the corner. But no, I cannot believe that I have been streaming for close to 10 years. That's actually kind of crazy. And my content still hasn't changed. No, I'm just joking. Storm today, but it stayed clear enough last night for the folks to pop works. That's cool. Yeah, you ain't lying, Lena. You're not lying there. Still seeing the little hitches, but the newer Java seems to be running better. Okay, I need to build this. This just needs to get built bigger. And I'm probably gonna have to. Put a roof over it so things can spawn, I think. A German schnitzel and beer before we hit 10 years? Hey, that sounds like a plan to me. I do need some schnitzel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just build a big one, screw it. LB and Black, what have y'all been up to? How's life going? I appreciate y'all stopping in. You know I always love seeing you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Miss Black, I have that clip inside of my latest, like, granted, it's an old montage, but I have it set up like on this page right here. That always plays like when I have like a starting stream thing.
Oh fuck!
And it's sorry for that. And it's that one, it's that one clip where you tag me when we were playing tag in Minecraft, and it cracks me up every time. I'm still like, damn, how did she get me, dude? How did she get me? You were very good at your hiding. That is pretty crazy, Lena. Are they like your cousins or something? What are they? LB's currently measuring a wall to redo drywall in another room? Man, LB is like the definition of man, I swear. I look at him and I wish I can be manly like him one day. I'm not even lying. Every time I see like him post on Facebook that he's like doing some kind of shit for you guys, I'm like, man, I need to be more like LB, dude. I'm like, that is a man's man right there. Homeowner shenanigans. Hey, that's what you gotta do, man. That's awesome. I'm proud of you guys. Y'all built a good life together, and y'all are continuing. And I get to see it all the time. And I'm not even gonna lie. When I say that I love you guys, when I'm like commenting that on your Facebook shit, like I really do, man. You guys are fantastic. You guys make me believe in love, man. And that's hard to do. But you guys make me believe in it. Bredo and Czar do too. I got two of the greatest couples in my community. Wait. I hit, yeah. Oh, they're cousins. They don't consider you an adult? Is it because you play video games with them? Are these the same kids, Lena, that you introduced Genshin to? What up, Locks? He is pretty awesome. You're lucky that you got him. I'd steal him from you. You better watch your back, Black. Don't let me get around you guys. Don't let me get around you guys. Don't make me learn how to cook so I can spoil LB. Don't let me learn how to cook. Damn it. Thank you, Black. I'm glad to see y'all are doing good. How's the babies doing? That's cool, Lena. I kind of figured so. I remember you talking about playing that game with them for a while. That's pretty cool. Now, when you say cousins, is it your brother's kids or is it like a sister, or like, is it something completely different? Honkai Star Rail just released 3.4 and the story is effing crazy. It's pretty cool. I already have to share him with multiple other men. What's another husband to his list? I love that. Damn you, Miss Black. You're good. That's right. That's great. I'm glad to see that you're still doing the Warhammer stuff. Did you ever get to did you get to play the new Warhammer game, the Space Marine 2? I don't know if you play those games or not, LB. But did you get a chance to play it if you did? Or if you do get to play those games? I've been a stressy mess. Oh no! After getting one of the ultrasounds I needed yesterday. But just made coffee and told myself I'm going to turn my brain off for a little today. Oh no, Locks. What you got going on? Well, I mean, that's probably private. You might not want to talk about it here, but... Son of a bitch. Really? The Space Marine games? Or just like Warhammer games in general? Ah, okay, Lena. That's pretty cool. I think that's what's pretty awesome about like certain families that like where you're always around your cousins and stuff like that. We were like that like when I was little and kind of before my parents divorced, but once my parents divorced, like I didn't really see my cousins until I was an adult, and I got to hang out with some of my cousins a bit as an adult, but it just quite wasn't exactly the same as when we was kids, obviously, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I still had fun. We still got to hang out, have some beers, have some crazy times, definitely some crazy times, but now my cousins are, they're just, one of them actually is a stunt, what would you call it, like an acrobat for Cirque del Soleil or whatever in Vegas. He's always posting like crazy stunts he does, like on the trapeze and stuff like that. He go like it's crazy. Oh, really, LB? Okay, I thought you were doing that before Space Marine 2. I thought you were doing the minis before Space Marine. Am I thinking different? I think I'm thinking about... It wasn't the minis. Was it... It was the Gundam stuff that I'm thinking about now, ain't it? I think that's what I'm thinking about. Didn't you do Gundam as well, or am I tripping? Oh yeah, it's super cool to see him do that. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, he'll be, like, some of the clips, man, I mean, he is, like, sky high in the sky. Sky high in the sky. He's, like, really high up there. And he'll, like, do some crazy jumps and, like, grab on a pole and, like, slide down the pole or whatever. You know how they have to grab it and, like, stop themselves right before they get the ground and stuff? Like, man, he shows some crazy stuff on Facebook. I'm like, damn, dude. Does some crazy stuff. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the Gundam. Did you drop that and go for the minis now? Now, the Warhammer minis, that stuff is, like, crazy popular. Which is, I mean, kind of like the Gundam stuff, right? Probably even more than the Gundam, or maybe, well, maybe not more than the Gundam, but... That makes... I got you, LB. We can talk about it sometime. Have you got a chance to try out that new Mecha Breaker game? Mecha Break or something like that? That new free-to-play, like, Gundam-like game? Have you seen that? It just came out, like, this week, I think. You were talking about that the other day, Lena. I didn't even know that game was coming out free-to-play. I was kind of surprised when I seen that. That one game I showed you, Tachia, reminds me of that game. He can't drop anything, just adding more to the hobby list? Ah. I mean, that's typical man right there, to be real. I mean, I've been gaming since I was a child. I haven't dropped this. I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles still. I mean, like, come on. No, they definitely don't. Yo, what up, April? You're deep into VC territory here, and yeah, I've been following it, haven't touched it. Yeah, I haven't got to play it yet either. But it seems to be pretty popping. I haven't seen anybody really shit on it, so it seems to be, or at least I'm thinking, it's got to be pretty decent. Ah, dang, has it been out that long? Gosh, I feel like it was a new release. I'm over here tripping. Shoot, we'll have to hop in the voice chat one of these days, LB, and chat it up. How's your day been, April? Trying to build a mob farm here, and it's hopefully gonna work this time. Do they randomly spawn, Weeboo? Damn it. It was okay? That's good. Ah, okay, okay. I don't know why I thought that was like a newer title. Found one a bit ago, but it wasn't that big. Are they actually supposed to be big? I just asked because I don't know if you were here that night that I was playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds, right? That dungeon was like super short. Which is, I mean, granted, it was like an early game or whatever. But, okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I wish I had sponges. If I knock down these walls, I wonder if this water will, like, move like actual water. I don't think it will. I wonder if, well, no, if I had buckets, I'm just, like, emptying infinite into infinite. I think I've got to go the route that I did last time with the wood. Yeah, it'll do that. Actually, you know what I should do? I should make grass and put grass in there. That's a lot easier to dig up. Okay, hold on. That's what we'll do. I don't know if I have... Oh, I don't have my backpack with the... Which I don't even know if I have a hammer. I have this hammer, but that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't what I'm looking for. Wait a second. We can just do it with gravel. Let's do this. There we go. might take longer than what I was expecting. What the? That little shrimpy dude? It's a little shrimpy dude in the water just randomly spawning. It's a little awkward. This is gonna take years. Hey, Wee Woo, I got a question for you. Since you're in the racing and stuff like that, do you have that Beam NG game? I was looking at it earlier, and I was thinking about you know, purchasing it in the future. But I was curious, does it have racing in it? Because it kind of looks like it does. And then it got me thinking, like, why don't I hear more about people playing that game, like, in a racing kind of way? Dude, this is taking... Oh, wow. Okay, this might change things. Supposedly there's a second military lab east of Trader Bob, but who the fuck is Bob and where is he? I did make a big fish tank, you ain't lying. Doing math for drywall. I like it. This is honestly what I need to do here. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Doing math for drywall. Doing math for drywall. Hey! Goodness, dude, this is a lot of gravel. Drywall math. Now you got Bretto interested. Nothing quite like drywall math, Bretto. Gosh, this is so much gravel. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I'm doing math, but with gravel, Bretto. Whoa, whoa! What the? Wouldn't let me up. That was weird. Gravel math. We're measuring the wall for new drywall in our loft. Dude, I feel like lofts are so cool. Isn't lofts those like little areas like above places that are like super small that you can like... Am I thinking of the right thing? Almost like if I had something like up here and you could like put like a little laying area or something. Isn't that what a loft is? Oh wow, Lena. Okay, so you were one of the... You were there like basically when it released. One of those... Get away from me, little shrimp. You were one of those original players. I feel bad. Shrimp's about to lose his house. Bro, if you don't... Shrimp! If you don't move... Bruh! Oh, I was about to say shrimp. No, you ain't holding me hostage here. Bitch being the door to the next room isn't dead center? Oh, that would drive me insane. I'm assuming it probably drives you as well insane, LB. I wonder if I could scoop up little shrimp guy. In a bouquet. Technically, you're right, but it's not actually a loft, but we call it the loft because we don't know what else to call it. I mean, that makes... Choke on my spit there. That makes sense to me. Oh, no! Oh, dude! I got a shrimp bouquet. That's cool. Okay. I love the music in this. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Dang it, I forgot that it can, like, turn into, flint. And so I'm losing some of my damn gravel. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Damn it, I was about to mess that all up. I don't know a quicker way of doing this to get the water out. So if you guys know something, feel free to let me know. This is the quickest way I know. Technically, oh wait, I read that. Yeah, I think that would be one thing, like this house here, I've been contemplating buying it because it's gonna get foreclosed on because I've had a whole bunch of shit, LB and Miss Black, happen since we've last talked. My pops, he ended up getting put in a nursing home. He actually called me today. I was super happy to talk to him because he hasn't been calling me the last couple days, and I don't really call him because my aunt had set up him a phone, and he doesn't have much minutes on it, so I don't want to like call and waste his minutes if he's got, you know, things he wants to talk, or people who else he wants to talk to, you know, maybe my aunt or my sister. And that's why I was explaining to him today. I was just like, well, Dad, you know, I haven't called you the last couple of days because I know we took a lot of minutes last time. Last time me and him talked, that we was on the phone for like 40 minutes, and I think he only had 60 minutes. So I was like, you know, I don't want to, not necessarily waste your minutes, but I know when me and him talk, we talk a long time. I mean, we've lived together for freaking forever, you know, throughout my life. And so I was telling him that, but we got to talk today, and hopefully we're going to get him moved to a nursing home that's just in the next little town over. Like, it's actually a town between where my kids live and where I live. There's a little town in between there, so we're hoping to get him in there soon. But they were saying that he has to stay in his current nursing home for at least 30 days so that they can actually get paid, I guess, for housing him. And so, which is just weird. I don't know, that whole thing's fucking weird. But me and him got to chat for a little bit, which was great. I was happy about that because I'd been worried about him. I was like, you know, Dad, I wanted to make sure you're okay, but, you know, I text you and haven't heard from you. I said, so I'm happy that you got to call me, and I'm glad that we talked. And, you know, I was telling him, you know, it's weird with his dementia, because, like, it's so weird, because, like, I think one of the weirdest things is, like, he's talking more now with me than he's ever talked, like, in the sense of, like, talking. And me and him have always kind of talked, but I don't know, it's kind of hard. I guess it's kind of strange to explain. But maybe it's just because he doesn't get to talk to really anybody because of the nursing home thing, that now he gets, you know, when he's on the phone, he wants to talk. But I do think that ever since he's been diagnosed with this dementia thing, and he's had his, you know, when he was in the hospital kind of being a little weird and stuff, as far as like his memory being all jacked up or his mind being all jacked up, like he was talking a lot then. But I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, I got to talk to him today, and it kind of made my day, so I was pretty happy. about the day so far. Dude, there's some random Tom dude came in and follow earlier, and then you want to come back in here and follow again, and then tell me to fuck off, dude? How about you fuck off? Freaking weirdos on Kick, man. Dudes are so weird. So weird. Just get banned, bro. Please get out of here. Yeah, I was happy about talking with my pops. Well, I just banned him, Locks, but up to you if you want to stay over there or not. But I appreciate you. He just come in and did the normal bot thing where he says, "Hi, how are you?" But it was funny because the same person came in earlier and just said hi, and then followed or something like that. And then they just now came back in, spammed a couple messages from what it looks like, and then told me to fuck off. These bots are getting angry, bruh. You can be in both. That's what's up. My friend just paid me to do his Excel spread worksheet. Dang, make some money. Oh, you're fine, Lena. Y'all are comfortable. I mean, y'all are used to uncomfortable probably just being on Twitch, so I'm not tripping. Do I knock all this down? That's the question. Do I turn this into one gigantic room? I think I need to build it like... Yeah, I think we do, but I think I need to build it where I can come down right here, and then it'll be like a door, and then walk in here, and then fight. I think that's the way I need to do this. I need to get better with Excel. I have a buddy who created me a really nice budget, or he didn't create me it. He created it for himself, but he lets me have it. But it's like this budget spreadsheet of where you can plug in like all your expenses, how much you make a month. He's got different areas, like if you end up getting extra money within the month or something like that. And he's got like all these things, and it's like really nice. Like it's a legit awesome budget spreadsheet to kind of budget your months. I need to start using it. Yeah, it's mainly the codings and formula that I need to learn. I'm with you on that. Start talking to AI, Lena, and get to know it. Get to using it. To teach you it. That's what I would say. I've seen this guy, and, you know, stuff on Twitter's kind of take it with a grain of salt thing, but he was talking about how he didn't learn how to speak Spanish Duolingo, or he couldn't learn how to speak Spanish with Duolingo. So he went to ChatGPT and used it to learn how to speak Spanish, and it taught him like a lot faster. And I just kind of found that interesting. I was like, okay. Not even used to talking to humans. You talk to us. It's almost like an AI. Oh, that is true, Locks. You make a good point there. I didn't think about that. I've recently been trying to find out more, like, ways of creating prompts. Like, in ways that I... Like, one of my favorite things to do with AI is, like, pitch it, like, scenarios. Like, and then tell it, like recently, I I think I set it up to, like, I pitched it scenario, like, here's, you have $10,000, what, and you're wanting to start a business, like, what are the most, like, lucrative ways or something. I can't remember the exact prompt. I wrote this big old long prompt, and then I was like, okay, this, you know, you can only do this, you can only use the money like this, you can't use the money like this, and I made this, like, big old prompt, and then I hit enter, and it, like, spit out, like, 4 or 5 different businesses of what to start, and I was looking at that like, man, I might want to start one of these. This kind of looks interesting. Yeah. Oh, maybe you could do it with German. I think the biggest problem, though, is maybe not knowing how to say it, but I guess there is, like, the voice thing that you can get it to do. Yeah, you probably should test it. Dude, all I do is play wrong games. You act like you don't know this, man. Are you new here, dude? Are you new here? You must be new here. You must be new here, dude. It's actually crazy how good it's getting. I'm using it as we speak to go through the CT scan I had on the 20th. It's looking at the video format of it, and it's actually analyzing all of it, able to highlight stuff and show me. Okay, I don't know how real this is. Like, in the sense of, like, how accurate it is, because I just kind of read a headline and then read, like, a little story about it. But they said that AI actually can predict cancer up to, like, 5 years early or something like that. Which is fucking crazy. I think people want to shit on AI, and granted, I get where they're kind of coming from in a sense. Like, oh, AI is going to take our jobs. But I think it's people who are just kind of clueless behind AI that, like, say stuff like that. But I think one of the things that I am going to be very intrigued by is, like, shit like that. Like, the ability to, like, help us in a health way. Ability to, like, it's just like the greatest tool that we have probably ever invented, to be real. And it's shocking how free we are with it. Because these companies could be charging, you know, the elite to use it. And honestly, I think the only reason why they don't is because they need us to feed it so it learns more about humans and stuff like that. I think maybe eventually it'll get like that to where only the top of the top can probably use it, as far as, you know, paying for it kind of scenario, especially like more advanced versions, 100%. I think right now they use it in a free way so it can just collect more and more data about humans. But I think in the future, if you're going to want to use the best AI, it's going to cost you a good amount. I'd be shocked if it didn't get to that point. But besides the fact, the ability to use it now, I think, is fantastic. And I don't know. I look at it like it's probably the greatest tool we've ever made. Besides fire. I'm always new here, dude. We picked something up that a radiologist missed, and that's why I got ultrasound yesterday. Turns out the AI was right. Really? Dude, Locks, feed it the birdie scan and see if it picks up anything from your birdie scan. See if it does. I'd be curious to know. You did? What'd it say? Did it notice the leg? You know what I think, kiddo? AI is a way to properly utilize computing power. In the 90s, PCs were slow. You had to wait for everything to load. Each year, they get faster. But past a certain point, it stopped being more productive. Excel now loading in 0.5 seconds instead of 2. Did you really become more productive? I don't think so. So while PCs got faster, human productivity did not keep up until AI now use all that power for doing tasks. Use it a lot for programming. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Granted, I don't have one of the top tier CPUs, so my shit's still kind of slow, even though I bought a top tier CPU at the time. So I do think my computer can definitely get a lot faster, I feel like. There's still things that I boot up that takes me a couple of seconds, and I'm like, this should boot up so much faster. It should be like my phone. Oh, I need to sleep, by the way. Yeah, I could see, but I think not really the problem, but I think it's more so the difference is, Brad, is that you know how to program. I think the people that don't learn computing language will fall behind. 100%. I don't know computing language, and I absolutely fall behind when it comes to using AI right now. So I can't imagine how much further, I guess, the normies will be when they just fail to not learn how to talk to a computer in its own language. I think obviously people right now like you that are engineers or people that know how to code, I think you guys are some of the more benefactors to AI for sure because you know how to talk to it, you know, if that makes sense. But unfortunately, not everybody does. And I think that will be the downfall of a lot of people when it comes to accessing AI in the future. Like, for instance, like me, I'm going to have to learn how to code and all that to effectively talk to it, I think. Because it uses those languages to compute itself, right? Like, that's how AI kind of, you know, that's how AI goes about doing its thing, is from, like, code and everything else, right? So if I don't know how to code, then I don't quite technically know how to talk to it. I know how to talk to it in basic English, and it understands me, but I don't know how to talk to it in, like, computer language. And I think that is absolutely a big difference in discussing and using AI. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, I bet so angry. I'd love to have, like, a bigger hard drive. Or SSD, I mean. You make it easy money, wee woo. Yeah, I guess I haven't really experienced that, Bretto. I got a 4070, but I don't know if I can say it makes anything faster on my computer, I'll be honest. It runs my games better, but that's about it. I ended up telling the AI everything that has happened with the burb, and I'm going to use it to try and get a partial refund of the money I have paid. That vet I went to even refused to give me her files and refused to consult an avian specialist I found who had agreed to consult with them to help. That's crazy. I would be like, bitch, are you even fucking here to help animals? Or are you just here to make some money? Like, what the fuck? Boy, sorry, Miss Black, I don't know if your kid's around. I'm over here cussing. That is true. For the beginner, they are still lost. You need to learn anyway, but for experts, it just takes away the grunt work, which at least for me is a good thing. I don't like writing boring GUI. Yeah, no, I agree. But I think a big problem, that's where it goes back to me saying that I think the only people that are really going to benefit from AI in the future are the kind of upper echelon kind of people. That's why I said what I said. Like, it's going to become one of those things where either you're going to have to need a lot of money to use it, or you're going to have to know how to talk to it. I still think the lot of money thing is going to be there. I think once these companies get what they need from the masses who constantly use it, then they'll start putting their paywalls a lot higher, I feel like. Why is this not pumping anything? Oh, because it's full. I mean, think about it. It's a business, you know. That's kind of that's what I'll always refer. It's a business. AI is a business, even though they've got all this money coming in from the government. They're still out to make money, and the reason why I think like ChatGPT and stuff like that is so cheap. Like when I found out like ChatGPT was just a $20 subscription to use every month for like kind of unlimited use, at least in the sense of how I was using it, I was shocked. I was like, this is incredibly oddly cheap, man. That's crazy, especially for the power that I feel like it has. But like I said, I think that the day will come where they're not going to play by those kind of rules anymore, and you'll have to pay some serious cash to use it. Now, granted, somebody like you, Brad, who runs their own. Of course, I'm not talking about y'all, but I guess in a sense I am, because I think, like, going back to what I said, like the regular old layman person, the norm, they're just not going to be able to use it effectively for other than just mundane tasks, I guess. Just so everyone knows, the conversation of doing new drywall started just over an hour ago, and now we are moving furniture to bust into walls? Why are we like this? I love it. I love it. I heard a quote the other day. It said, life is risky, so why not take risks? And I think you guys are doing just that in that regard, which I think is fantastic. I would love that, Brad. I would love to learn. Literally, all I want to do is learn how to code so I can make video games. I honestly just want to be like a solo developer. I mean, granted, I want to do all my shit with media and stuff like that, but I think learning to code, which, I mean, that's what I wanted to do when I got into college, and then I ended up seeing the media portion of it and jumped into that. But I still 100% want to learn to code. Oh, thank you, Logs. Heck yeah. I haven't heard of that one, Angry. What's that? Is that a new one? Many researchers also publish their networks, and they get leaked. I now run LLMs offline and also image generators without paying anything but electricity. Well, you also had to pay for the hardware to run it too, Bretto. I mean, think about the amount of people that don't know of, like, that don't even know computers or computer components now in this life. Like, I have a buddy who's wanting me to put together him a computer because he doesn't know how to build like a computer. But I mean, he built a whole fucking hot rod over here from scratch, and this thing's gorgeous and awesome looking. I was looking at the engine the other day, and I mean, it's all nothing but like new parts, and I'm just like, dude, this, like, I don't know. But I guess it's the same for like me. It's like, I don't know shit about this, but hey, I know how to put a computer together. I know what you need for a computer. I can do that for you, but I don't know what the hell you did with this car. So I guess it's kind of that same thing. What's up, Lulu? Oh my god, kids, speaking of which, I have to send you a link on Discord. Uh-oh, I'm down. I learned some Python in my cyber security course, and I love it. It's addictive. I've heard Python's really... In fact, I feel like I've got books on it. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily... I took these books from the library at my college because they had some of them like sitting out, and like one of them is like, this one's called Java Examples in a Nutshell. It says a tutorial companion to Java. And then this one looks ancient, dude, but it says 3D graphics for game programming. So I took that. I was like, ooh, this looks cool. Okay. And then I got another one. It's Coding for the Web. It says a designer's guide to developing dynamic websites. And then I've got this one. Practices of an agile developer. It says writing good software is hard. There are pitfalls everywhere. The pragmatic programmer. And then this one's interesting. This one says, it says innovation, generation, and it says how to produce creative and useful scientific ideas. So I picked up at least some reading material that I think would be like cool to just at least look at. But I do think I need to use some AI in order to teach me how to code for sure. That's awesome, Brad. Yeah, I definitely need to update this computer for sure. I'd like to, hopefully when I get some work going in, I'll be able to, put more money into multiple setups of computers. Coding isn't hard, just have to have the patience to do it. It's very true, because when I was building my video game, it wasn't hard building the video game, but when it came to the coding, I just didn't have the patience for it. And I think the reason why that was is because creating everything for the video game was great. Like, I used Unity. I was able to make graphics. I was able to place the graphics. I could move my character around. The background was parallaxing really well. But when it came to, like, starting to code, like, actual game mechanics, like, other than, like, double jumping and stuff, like, coding in health bars and coding in, like, enemy movement to my character and stuff like that, and then coding how to transfer into, like, the next level and stuff. I was like, it was just... I was getting upset because everything else came so easy, and then when I got to that part, I was like, this is fucking difficult. And so it was, like, really, really irking me in that sense. And then I kind of just gave up on it because I was just like, I can't do this. It's literally what I went to. I can't do this. Welcome back, Lena. I wish I had a chance to learn something other than C++. You know C++, Lulu? That's actually pretty dope. We do, in fact, have insulation in this wall. Black. That's good. Corepunk, I think, is an MMO, but I don't know much about it myself. Okay. Yeah, I think there'll be some pretty cool books once I start digging into them. Ah, okay. You said it's an MMO, right? What's up with all these MMOs coming out? It's kind of weird. Python's not the best language for game development, but Python is excellent for automation or instrumenting other stuff to do things. For example, at one point I needed an appointment with the city. I had to book it online. Their booking system was a mess, and everyone tried to get a spot, so I captured the website traffic, replicated that in Python, so the script spammed the website every 15 seconds going through the appointment form, and a fraction of a second snatching my appointment. Ah. Bredo, you know what you would be good at then? You would be good at whenever they do shoe releases, going in and snatching up a bunch of shoes and then flipping them back on the market. That's literally what, like, shoe scalpers do. They build programs like that and will go in and buy heaps of, like, the shoe, and they teach it how to go through the website, like, through the entire order process, and then whenever the shoe drops, they spam that program and it buys a shit ton of the shoes, and then they flip them on the market for like 3 times the markup. Ah, okay, Bredo. A do-it-yourself ball bearing. Plastic parts, metal ball. Runs so smooth. Very, very low friction. Your robot arm part? I can't wait to see this robot arm. I remember you showing it to me. Are you really going to have it, like, stirring your food in a pot and shit? No, I agree. I'm literally just bullshitting with you. I know you wouldn't do that. Granted, I love shoes, and I wouldn't do it to scalp, but I would do it to reserve me a pair of shoes. Dude, you'll have to send a video for real. I'd love to see that. That'd be great. Ooh, that was a bad one right there. Where the hell did this aluminum trunk come from? I think I'm gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to put another one of these on the side, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Put it over here. There we go. That was Spoop. Poochie, what are you doing? Let me guess, you want to go outside, huh? You got that looking out side kind of look. Sounds like the thunder I've been hearing over the last couple days. Whoa, dude! That was a cool lightning strike. What the hell? That was pretty sweet. Is this spawning anything yet? I totally forgot to come over here and mess with this. You tired, Pooch? She just laying. You're moving? Where are you moving? Yeah, I love Minecraft Rain. I actually want to build, or like make a really awesome build and just record this with like hardcore Minecraft Rain for like hours on end and then upload it to YouTube for people to use as they sleep. Doing experiments, groundwork, so to speak. Okay. That makes sense, Brad. It's almost so you're making like a. It's almost like a beta arm, right? It's an alpha. It's the alpha. Dude, that's awesome. Will you made $40 off that? Mom's gonna pay for me an apartment in Austria. No fucking way. Totally not for my boyfriend. Yeah, I kind of. As soon as I read Austria, I knew. Dude, that's awesome. What do you know what school you're going to, or have you scoped any out, or are you just kind of gonna wait till you get over there? Or... That's amazing. I think that's fantastic. Definitely, while you know you're young, the age that you're at, fucking go travel, man. Go enjoy that shit. Dude, that's dope. That's fucking dope. I'm doing a course all in English. What do you know? What are you getting your master's in? Do you know? Dude! Okay. You know we're gonna have to talk. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. You know we gonna have to. I'm excited for you. For the people who don't know, Lulu is my captain of my esports team. Well, I guess previous captain, since she's leaving us. But, dude, that's fantastic, man. I know you're gonna kill it over there. Not to mention, I mean, you're gonna have a good time. Fucking enjoy that, man. It's gonna be badass. You gotta get like 6K. God dang, dude. Do you have what are your plans for gaining that? Your YouTube career? I know you've been making money. You selling feet pics? What you doing? I'll paint my toenails and help you out. I'll sell my feet pics too. Shit, I never thought about that. What I got? I might be able to pull that off. Just saying. You'd buy my feet pics? I might be able to pull that off. Gonna put that out there. Oh no, Angry. Aww. How old's your dog? Is it a Poochie? Is it a new one? YouTube camera job. I'm saving $500 a month right now. Nice. Wait, hold on. Where are you working at the university? Nothing in there is impossible. Okay. Robotic kitchen chef. What? Damn, that is a big ass motor. Look at this thing. Meat mole. Mole, mole, mole. Dude, no fucking way. What? Hold on, is that CGI? Hold on. Is this real or is this CGI? That's gotta be CGI, right? Bro, hold up. What the? Grandma's spaghetti? Bolognese? Hold on. We got AI getting drunk over here, bro? I don't know if my AI is going to be drinking, bro. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I trust it with some wine. My AI ain't going to be drunk making me food. What the hell? It records you? I mean, I'll be honest. That's a little creepy, but... Isn't this crazy that all the sci-fi shit that we have grown up to, like, they're actually going to make it happen? It almost makes me think that no matter what comes to our imagination as humans, if we create some kind of media around it, we could eventually make it fucking happen. I think the hoverboards from Back to the Future are going to be a real thing. I think, like, the flying cars, that shit's going to be real one these days, man. Me and my kids were talking about it the other day. Like, it's crazy. Ain't that crazy? Only feats. That's true. He's 15 years old. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Angry. That sucks, dude. What's up, Ghost? You're still working in the esports room. Oh, man. Yeah, make that free money. It's CGI. You nut. Look, Lena. Look. It's that job I linked you where there's a guy gaming with his controller using it. The next level of cheating in online games is going to be the AI. AI is it ain't even going to be like walls or auto aim or nothing like that. The AI is going to be over there on your controller like fucking getting shots for you and shit. You just be sitting back like, I'm #1 ranked, bitch. Forcing the robot to make my autism meal for the 30th time that week alone? No shit. Be like, Molly, make me some ramen and pop me some popcorn. Oh, man. Have y'all seen? I got to show y'all this clip. I got to show y'all this skit, dude. Now that we're talking about this. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that just closed. Last time this closed, it closed down my OBS. I got to watch out. If the stream fails, I'll be right back because last time that closed, it closed down my OBS too. I'll give it a second. Something dragons? Oh man. I mean, they're already trying to bring back dinosaurs. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure they brought, or they're like in the process of trying to bring back like a woolly mammoth or something. You don't want to be terminated, Angry? You think we're going to have Terminators? We're going to get rid of the police force and just make robots. They're going to be called the Terminators. We already have robot arms. We already have image recognition, so it can do things like find the pasta in the picture. After all these years, a select image with traffic lights have trained it. Maybe that's what they've been doing this whole time. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Has CAPTCHA really been training AI this whole time? Image recognition? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that, Brad. That's so smart, dude. Whoever came up with that genius tactic of, you know what? In order for people to sign in, let's make them do CAPTCHAs of recognizing stairs and motorcycles and streetlights, and then we use that data to feed it into our AI. And then it will know what stairs are and motorcycles and streetlights. That's crazy. I never thought about that. LB's gonna get distracted with electrical stuff. Oh, I bet. Sir William Mammoth, the Massive Willie. The Massive Willie. Half a year ago, when Zara and I were traveling to Oklahoma in the Munich airport, there was already a restaurant with robot waiters, little scooting cans with food on top, and they moved to the correct table on their own and delivered the food. I was amazed. I remember you telling me about the robots in the grocery stores that did stuff like that, Bretto. Now they got robot waiters? I mean, to be honest, I do like a good waiter, but I feel like I would probably take a robot waiter over a regular waiter. You want to be paid for doing capture now? Yes, kiddo, all these select fire hydrants, select pedestrian crossings were training AI. They send the same task to 10 different people. If they all agree, you know they were not BSing you. Then you took that data and used it as training data. That's crazy. That's crazy. Our pizza ranch has a robo busboy. That's actually clever. Okay, maybe not replace the waiters and waitresses, but for busboy, nobody even wants to do that job. And then they could train the robots to clean the dishes too. Nobody wants to do that job. This might be good. This might be good. You posted it in this. Oh, yeah. I remember something like this, Bretto. I remember something like this. Dude, he has cat. It's a cat? That's genius. That is genius. Now, Elon promised cat girls. This is almost there. In the next 5 years, I better have cat girls. Elon promised us cat girls, dude. I better start seeing some cat girls soon. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I need me a cat girl. Don't quote me on that, by the way. There was one like that at Hot Pot in Nashville. Of course, this cat, how do you make people like a thing? Put cat ears on it? I mean, you are not lying. You are literally not lying. We have one of those robots at my local Italian restaurant. What the fuck? Why do I not have any of these robots around me? It was adorable, and it's saying happy birthday. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Okay, and let me take Poochie out. She's over here wagging her tail. She wants to go out. I know, I see you. I'll be right back, dudes. Let me take her out real fast. Let me see if I can give you some tunes or something. Man, this little turd didn't even want to go outside. She faked me out. She ran out and then she ran right back in. CGI rendering, it's real now. It exists and does its thing. Posted it in main chat again. What? Meet the robots cooking your food. Okay, we gotta turn that music off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna click this and try to get it to load in my browser. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Don't crash. Oh no. What's going on? I tried to tell you, dudes. I tried to tell you, dudes. I did watch for pee and poop. She luckily, she actually really good about not peeing and pooping in the house. Don't give me links. I don't know what it is. It's never done this before. But my computer has been on for like days. That might be the problem. It has been on for days. I have not shut the computer down in a while. So that could be a bad deal.
Let's start with the luxury dream.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
Earlier this year in London,
oh no, is this shutting down again?
All out and showed us what a fully robotic kitchen.
What is going on?
Preparing freshly cooked meals from start to finish.
Whoa!
This is a
what is this going on? I can't even see the video.
It's on sale now. At the center of the system are two robotic arms with
new tab
articulated robot hands, and with those hands, it can
okay.
units above. It
can we?
Hands
and
pencils and
this is bad. Oh my goodness! Hold on.
Yes.
Is this gonna shut down? Could be, Zoo. Could be. You guys knocked the wall down? No way, Miss Black. For real? Already? I wonder if it's because I turned threaded optimization off on my GPU. Performance seems to be running just fine across the board on the computer. But now I don't have access to anything on the browser. All right, I'm going to close the browser. Let's reopen browser. Hopefully not crash. Be crashing at any moment here.
Let's start with